Hello, model car fans. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Steven, the Scale Model Car Chief. If you enjoy my content, please consider liking and subscribing and sharing my channel. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to disassemble a dealer promo model. Everything that I'm going to use is pretty basic and straightforward in this process. I'm going to use a needle nose pliers and a small flat blade jeweler's type screwdriver. Each promo model might be a little different depending on the make, year, and when the model was assembled. This 1968 Johan promo model has the plastic push-in type pins, and I'm just here with my needle nose pliers trying to get a bite on the push pins to go ahead and kind of give them a twist in motion to remove them from their location, their mounting location. Not quite able to get a good bite on it, so I'm going to use this screwdriver just to bring them up just a little bit so I can get a better bite with the needle nose. The biggest point that I can pass on is be careful with what you're doing. You don't want to pry against something or break a part of the plastic model. This Cadillac already has a damaged front bumper. A crack that was repaired previously before I owned it. Nothing wrong with that. I can repair that during this process of disassembly and modifications that I'll be doing to this kit during the restoration. Here I'm just trying to pry up a little bit of gap up underneath that push pin with my X-Acto knife. Again, be careful. You don't want to cut yourself using any of these tools, and you don't want to damage the model. Just trying to get a little separation here. Looks like I'm handling it pretty rough, but I am being gentle. Again, be careful. I can't stress that enough. I pinched my finger off camera with the needle nose pliers. So that's something I have to deal with. And being on the aspirin regimen, a little nick, I can bleed and bleed. So there's the second push pin out. Let me work at the third here. Again, I don't want to pry against anything that I might break. That one's coming out pretty easy. Let's go after the fourth one. Okay, that's the hard part. Get my little drop of blood off. All right, so there I go. I got the chassis or floor pan loose. Now for the other components. Most of these are pushed together, and they come apart fairly easy, but again, you want to be as careful as you can be, because when something's 50, 55, 60 years old, it doesn't take much to break it. So with a little bit of finesse, you can get the pins and the pieces off the body assembly. There goes the headlight assembly on the passenger side, now the driver's side. There's one pin that holds the grill right in the center. Trying to get that loose here. There we go. Headlight assembly and front grill assembly is out. And the rear grill assembly is out. Now for the interior tub and the convertible boot. You know what, that's not a good idea, so let me try from the bottom side. Use the corner of my flat blade to push the pins up. Pretty straightforward process. Now I have them up. Now it's just a point of wiggling everything free. Again, you got to use care. Doesn't look like this kit was ever apart before. Yeah, which is pretty neat. That little area, give me a fit. All right, here's a convertible boot. I like the texture on that. You know, looks like canvas. All right, the interior tub is held in place by melted plastic pins. Let me see what I can do about getting these loose. Again, use care if you're working with your X-Acto knife. If I could just get a little bit up underneath it, I'll pull it off with my needle nose. I could drill it, but I want to have something left to when I put it back together to adhere to. And I'll just heat those portions of the rivet and push them back down into place. Try to trim some of that plastic out of the way. As I'm doing this, I want to thank everybody that's watched to this point of the video. If you stay tuned to the very end, I'll show you what's up next for this build. There we go, a little pressure, got that loose. Now to get these ones here at the front, get those loose. It's making me work for it, but I'll get it there. Slow and steady wins the race. There we go. Success! Yay! All right, that's loose. Looks like a piece of the windshield is broken off at the very bottom. But that's okay. It came that way from the factory, so that's good. Good looking, crisp, clean body. It'll get a bath. Here's everything disassembled, all the parts and pieces. Now that I've got it cleaned and bathed, it'll be ready for paint. And here's my preview. Next up will be Boss Hogg's Cadillac. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos. Please have a safe and blessed day. This is Steven, the Scale Model Car Chief. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.